Hi guys, it's Carmen, and in this video I'm just going to be reacting to bad Craigslist ads. So, this has been going around in the pet community on YouTube, and I thought I might as well join in and see if I can find any. Now, I think it was Albany, New York, that had like just post after post after post that was bad. So that's not really a good thing. I don't have fancy editing or even like camera or anything, so I'm going to be showing you the pictures on my tablet, and hopefully that works. I don't know. Anyways, let's just get started. So I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and I usually do that, and I came across this post, and this is what like really made me want to do this video. I came across this post, and it said lizard tank with lizard, $150. $150. Okay, so like what type of lizard is this? So this is what the post looks like. Oops. And let me just say, the description says, perfectly fine, just need the money for rent. What? Okay. $150. Let's see what type of lizard this is. Okay, so there was two photos. The first photo was the one that I just showed you. This is the second one. This is what is disturbing. It's a leopard gecko. First of all, why are you trying to sell a leopard gecko for $150? I realize, wait, I don't even know if it comes, yeah, lizard with tank. Okay, so it comes with the tank, at least. But, if we look at this tank, see if I can find it again. Okay, if we look at this tank, I actually didn't get a good picture of that, whoops. It's like a 20-gallon hexagon. So that's not even enough room for a leopard gecko. Not only that, but I don't even know what the substrate is. It's small rocks. It looks like maybe sand. I don't even know. It's just, it's all over the place. It's sad. It's not proper house mint or anything for a leopard gecko. And the description is just like, it bothers me, honestly. Perfectly fine. Just need the money for rent. Okay. I'm hoping that this leopard gecko goes to someone who knows what they're doing, can give it a proper setup, and can just fix this. Just fix it. But for $150, I'm guessing he's gonna have to find rent another way. And this leopard gecko is gonna stay in this awful condition, so that sucks. Okay, I did get a picture of the actual tank. This is the tank. Again, it's a 20-gallon hexagon tank, which the floor space is not enough for a leopard gecko. A leopard gecko needs at least a 20-gallon long. This is more high than it is long, so the floor space is not enough. There's no plants or anything. There's one hide, and that's what the gecko is in when he took a picture of the gecko. It's a bad setup. There's no moist hide, no cool hide. Well, I guess that is the cool hide. There's no humid hide. It's just rocks. Not even rocks, pebbles. And it looks like sand. I don't think there's a heat mat. I don't think there's anything that this gecko needs, which is really unfortunate. The next post that I am looking at says, fish with tank and everything you need. Sorry, I'm like out of frame. Okay, here's the picture. It's a bunch of goldfish. And I'm just gonna say by the picture. I'm not saying this is how it is. I'm just saying by the picture, it looks like this is maybe a 10-gallon tank, if that, because here's obviously the side of the tank, but there's the filter, and that looks like the other side. The water's so cloudy that you can't see how far back it goes, but from judging by the rocks, it looks like that's as far as it goes. So I don't even think that's a 10-gallon because it's not tall either. You can see where it ends. That's where the tank ends, that's where the water ends. So just for one, the tank is super small. The fish are huge in it. Goldfish can get huge, and they produce a lot of ammonia and waste and everything like that. So the water's super cloudy. Here is the text, if I can find it. Okay. It says, looking to clear up space in my house. I don't need to get rid of them, so I won't negotiate on fee too much. Comes with a huge tank and stand, an almost brand new filter, a bubbler, decor, and rocks. It has 2 huge kois and 2 small ones that will get the same size. There's 3 brain fish, 2 regular fancy goldfish, a comet goldfish. That's huge, and a pleco that's equally as huge. Like I said, I don't need to get rid of it. I just really want to free up some space, asking $150. This is all US dollars, by the way. So, pretty much, they're just saying, I don't need to get rid of them, but I'm wanting to clear up space in my house. For one, don't get a pet if you don't have room for it. I have room for all of my pets. This is my bedroom. Everyone's in here, and this is just how I live. I give everything that I can to my pets, and it might seem like my room is really crowded, but everyone has the proper size tanks and everything they need, and I still have my bed in here. So I am A-okay with space. So don't get an animal or anything if you don't have room for it. Like, it's as simple as that. The next thing is, I think you should get rid of these fish just because you're not taking care of them well. Like I said, for one, the tank is too small. For two, the water's super cloudy and dirty. It's not taken care of, it looks like, at all. All these fish are piled up in the one corner all together because there's not enough room for them to swim anywhere else. The rocks look like they have algae all over them. So 2 huge kois, 2 small ones, 3 brain fish, those big, like, bubbly ones, I don't know. 2 fancy goldfish, a comet, and a pleco. So that's 11 fish in this tank. That's 10 goldfish and 1 pleco. That's way too overcrowded. 1 goldfish needs like at least 40 gallons. So having that many fish in 1 tank is not acceptable. It's not okay. I don't care what your reasoning is, but it's not okay. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but it's not. Yeah, so again, don't get a pet that you don't have room for and you can't take care of. On to the next one. Okay, so the next one isn't like super bad, but I do have a problem with their setup a little bit. So this one is a leopard, or not a leopard gecko. It's a bearded dragon. And here's the picture. I only got a screenshot of one of their pictures. They have 8 pictures total. And I only got a picture of one just because this shows the whole setup. The rest is just of the leopard gecko and different angles of the setup. But this one shows the full-on view of the setup. And you can see the leopard gecko if I don't drop my thing. You can see the leopard gecko. Or why do I keep calling it a leopard gecko? It's a bearded dragon. You can see the bearded dragon in the corner of the cage. So this says, comes with 40-gallon tank that opens from the front and top, climbing branches, climbing wall, hideout rock, and some other decorations. Crickets with container, food, heat lamp, and day light lamp. Friendly, good with kids and dogs. Loves to roam. His name is Elliot, looking for $200. He is about 8 months old. That's the description. Okay, so I don't know much about oh my god, what is wrong with me? I don't know much about bearded dragons, but I do know that sand is not a good substrate. And it looks to be that the bearded dragon is on sand. Now, if you don't know, sand can cause impaction. If they eat it, they cannot digest it. They cannot poop it out. So it just gets impacted in there and they can die from it. They'll get bloated and they will die. So don't ever put sand in your reptile's tank unless you know it's 100% safe, which I actually don't think it's safe for any reptiles. Don't quote me on that. I only own a leopard gecko, and I've done a little bit of research into bearded dragons, and that's about it. So don't quote me on that, but I am almost positive it's not good for any reptile. So that's what's bad about this. There might be something else bad. I don't know about the lighting situation for bearded dragons or anything, so let me know in the comments down below if there is more wrong with this post. but with the knowledge that I have, the sand is the biggest concern. The next thing that really bothers me is a tank full of betas. Now, betas are solitary. They have to be kept alone. Female betas can be in a sorority if it works out. It does not always work out. Most of the time, it does not. But males have to be kept separated from each other, or they will kill each other. So, that is what's messing with me in this one. In this picture, there is 2 betas right next to each other. One looks to be female, the other looks to be male. The description is, we started with 2, but now we have 15. Aquarium getting crowded. Selling our beta fish. Come and pick the ones you like. Female, short tail, $3. Male, long tail, $5. They are easy and low maintenance pets to have. 10-gallon aquarium is available for sale if interested. Cash and pickup only. Okay. I'm hoping the people who buy these fish know that they have to be separated, because here are the other pictures with that post. It's pretty sad. You can see all the different types of betas. You can see how crowded the tank is. It looks to be that we have several males in this tank, several females in this tank. This is all one tank, and this is a 10-gallon. And I don't know what's going on in people's minds to think this is all right. I do have another picture. Here's one obvious one. That's a male. That is obviously a male. And that right there is a female. So, yeah, that's not the one I wanted to show you, but that is another one. The one that I wanted to show you is this one right here. Maybe I showed you this. I think this was the first one I showed you, actually. But that's a male, and that looks to be a female or a young male. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but the male's tail is ripped. It was probably bitten by either himself or another one of the betas, because they are solitary, like I said. They will fight to the death. I'm hoping that they will get out of this tank and be separated before they do kill one or all of them. The thing is, it says, we started with 2, now we have 15. Well, now, Dip, you have more than what you started with. You started with a male and a female, I'm guessing. Or a pregnant female, or whatever. I'm guessing it was a male and a female. Obviously, they're gonna keep breeding. And that's just common sense right there. Like, what? Do your research before you get a pet. That, I cannot stress that enough. Do your research before you get a pet. You do not want to do it after you got the pet or anything like that, because this pet might be a lot more complicated than you thought it was, and then you can't take care of it right. And you either have to get rid of it, or you just leave it in those awful conditions that are not appropriate or right at all. That's what bothers me with people, is they'll get a pet without any knowledge. So, please do your research. Please. The next one that I want to show you is of gerbils. If you know anything about gerbils, they need a lot of bedding. They love to dig, they love to chew, they love to bury. They are destructive. They love just having energy. Like, they have so much energy and they're always active. You need to give them so much toys and activities, or not activities, but like stuff to do in their cage. You need to give them stuff to do. This post, it says, I'm having to rehome my 3 gerbils. And here's the cage. That's what's upsetting. It looks like that is a rat manor house, if that's how you say it. And there's nothing in that cage. I don't know if they took everything out to take this picture or what, but I only see 2 gerbils, actually. I see 2 gerbils in this cage with, like, it doesn't even look like an inch of bedding, which doesn't even look like it's soft paper bedding. It looks like it's pellets, and a food dish that's empty, actually. So I don't know if everything was taken out to take this picture or what, but it says, I'm having to rehome my 3 gerbils, gerbil Getty and Athena. So there are only 2 gerbils. You said there was 3. Or no, one of their names is Gerbil. Okay, so Gerbil, Getty, and Athena. I moved up here 2 weeks ago with my now ex-fiance, who broke up with me last week. I have 6 other pets, and I am also having to work full-time, so I can no longer care for them. We've had them since February, and got on a vacation in Gettysburg from Petco, but they've been well cared for since then, so probably have at least 2 more years on them. I think there's more. Let me try to find that. They've been well cared for since then, so they probably have at least 2 more years on them. I've already read that. The rehoming fee of $30 is mainly to make up for the cost of the cage, was originally $80, and to make sure they go to a good home. Now, it does give information on gerbils, so that's why I'm not too sure if this picture was just for a photo. But it says, gerbils are quiet, social animals who don't smell and love human interaction. They don't need much to entertain them. Which is true, I guess. They go crazy for cardboard, so I throw my old toilet paper and paper towel rolls in their cage. That's good. I did not see any in that picture, though. Which keeps them busy for hours. They also have a brand new wheel to run on. Also did not see that in the cage. They're perfect dorm pets. Like I mentioned earlier, they love being held and also make very little noise. Occasionally they squeak. They come with a cage, bowls, food. They've been eating rabbit pellets since their diets are similar to rabbit food. Since their diets are similar and rabbit food is sweeter, but I will send them with rabbit and gerbil food so you can try both out for yourself. So you're feeding your gerbils rabbit food? What? That's all I have to say is what? And a wheel possibly. So the wheel comes with everything. Feel free to call, text, blah, 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 blah. So it seems like the owner knew what she was doing, or he, I don't know. Oh wait, fiance. I'm guessing it's a girl. So I'm guessing they knew what they were doing, but the picture did not have anything in it. The bedding wasn't even high enough. So I'm hoping that was just the picture, and the permanent cage was not like that. I don't know. I understand where this girl's coming from. She got divorced, or I guess it wasn't divorce because she wasn't married, but she broke up with her boyfriend, and now she has to get rid of her pets. I understand that. Let's just move on to the next one because I don't even know what to say for that one. The second to last one that I want to talk about is 2 female sister rats. Now, this post doesn't seem too bad, but there are a few things that I want to mention. So this is the picture. It shows the 2 little rats right there, and this is their cage. This is the same cage that the gerbils were in, so it kind of gives you a little size comparison. You can see my little mouse. He's so cute. So it says, rehoming 2 female rats, rehoming fee of $85, included in rehoming, cage, which was originally $85, everything in cage, which was $35, bedding, almost a full bag, which was $10, and food, which was $7. I don't think I got... No, that was the whole description. And the biggest thing that I want to say for this is that the rats don't have much to do in that cage. Rats are great social animals who love to climb and play with things. They're just super social and love to climb. I guess that's what I'm trying to come at. I don't know. And this cage only has a hammock and a little rope. My rat cages have at least 4 hammocks in each cage, and sometimes they get baskets and stuff to climb in. They always have wooden shoes to chew on. It doesn't seem that there is any in there, but you always need to give your rats plenty of stuff to climb in and climb on. I guess not just in, but just plenty of things to do, kind of like gerbils. So this is Benny, and this is Yuki. I just decided to get them out because we're talking about rats, and rats are amazing, so. Go back, boy. Now, a fee of $85 is a good thing. It might seem like a lot for rats, but it is a good thing. Because if you give your rats for free or like a couple dollars, they're most likely going to go for feeders. So if you sell them at a higher price, they're most likely to go to a good home and not be fed to an animal for feeders. The last and final one, I know this video is long, I'm sorry. Everyone only does like a couple things and I'm upset because like it's never long enough. So here I am with more. Okay. This one, just stick with me, okay? This one says 10-gallon tanks with lids and hamster supplies. This is where it goes wrong. A hamster cannot stay in a 10-gallon tank. And pretty much every supply that this this tank comes with is not suitable for hamsters. So the fact that they are advertising it for hamsters is not okay. The description says 2 10-gallon tanks with heat-resistant metal lids and hamster supplies. Wheels, hut, food dish, and ball. Take both for $35 with lid and all supplies. Otherwise, $20 each, and let me know which take you want. Supplies can be see in the picture with each tank, or $15 each tank with lid and no supplies. Okay. So if you look at this picture, you see the 2 tanks. And this one has 2 wire wheels. This one has 2 wire wheels as well. A tiny hamster ball, not even one of the bigger ones. The tiny hamster ball. A food dish and a hut. The hut and the food dish are fine. That's it. That's the only thing that's fine for hamsters. And those are only fine for dwarf hamsters. The tanks themselves are fine if they're not chewed up. They're probably chewed because this was used for hamsters previously. But that would be good for like a snail. If it still holds water, or you can refill it, it would be good for fish tanks. It has lids. Not good for hamsters at all. 10-gallon tank is way too small. A minimum size tank for a hamster is a 40-gallon breeder, which that's what this is. So that's the minimum tank size for a hamster. Some people are going to say that's way too big, but honestly, it's not big enough. So that's what I have wrong with this advertisement, is that it's advertised for hamsters when literally nothing is suitable for them. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and comment something down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!